Zeri still, it's a different direction. They want to shred through this Ornn as well. As we go to the Ultra, see how they
kind of like Zeri, bro.
Draft.
Anivia value is high. Honestly, guys, I'm liking the KC draft, bro. I'm liking the KC draft, bro.
Alors aujourd'hui, on va apprendre Karmine. Karmine, tes supporters sont là.
Vas-y.
Ouais. Karmine, tes supporters
sont là.
Exactly.
Yeah, keep in mind, Jack, we didn't watch it, so don't spoil.
We're gonna go all together.
Okay.
Pull up. T'es prêt?
Yes. Karmine, tes supporters sont là.
Karmine, tes supporters sont là. Karmine, I love France.
Nice biased host, by the way.
I'll do the ad-libs.
We're gonna get back to the game.
These are the hosts of the show. They don't care about AL at all. They're part of the chant.
Perfect French from Ian, by the way. Absolutely exquisite French. I couldn't repeat the line if I wanted, but the Ultras are firing up.
Couldn't either.
Yes, Paul. I'm not sure. I'm not quite there. I'm still trying to learn Mandarin to see where the.
I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Like, if there was, you know, some great actors from Thessaloniki that Christopher Nolan knew about, like, he probably would hook them up, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Layla into a game 3, but EWC 26 has other plans, apparently. Game 1 was an exquisite show from KC. And now, a different style of draft. Caliste pulls out the Zeri. And we're going to see if he can get to those 3 hives. We're going to see if Caliste can space out this comp, because there is a bit of explosion. Long-range engage even on the side of AG.AL.
I'm actually a bit worried here for AG.AL and for their Lila and for their fans. They've been counterpicked mid lane.
Is this just a 1-1? Honestly, I like KC draft. I'm liking the KC draft.
I guess, but definitely not a lane you want to be into with Ezreal. And then
I'm so hyped to see the Odyssey, and I'm so excited. But let's move on, guys. Let's focus on the games.
You know, against the Rumble, I respect it though. You know, early levels might not be as bad into that first item until Leandre's.
My pick'ems if KC win and D+ win. I'm not opening that pick and page ever again, guys. I'm just not.
So Flandre is already having a rough time.
When you've got 2 junglers who want to be playmakers, I feel like priorities in lanes are so important.
Lane is simple.
Skull Crabs, who gets the first Q?
Caliste is, I think Zeri is a good ADC in this meta because she's really good in isolation. If she's 6 and high level, like, she can win all-ins very easily. That's why I kind of fuck with it.
Bit of frostbite without that Q is not as much damage as kyeahoo back on the Anivia. Is taking electrocute into this lane as well. So looking for those quick trades as you would expect. As for now, the wave's going to bounce back into Flandre. Also, he doesn't need to make the reset. He can just build his components here, but the biggest question is, will he be building towards AP? I'm asking silly questions.
Bro, Binga just trolled really hard.
Canna hits level 3 first. And Emma will definitely be needed with the way this is going, as overheating for now. Flandre trying to use that window.
Ooh, Kael down the bot lane, moving pretty deep. Trying to spot Yike, who is going to do Raptors into
The ace of failure, bro.
It's
It's succeeding.
And will get not spotted yet, but he's on the bot side of the map, and so is Tarzan. We kind of have the same situation that we did in game number 1. Both junglers did not want to give away that bot lane Skull Crab, and it was Tarzan.
Tarzan on Qiyana is very scary.
Longsword that he has here as well. He backed off of the 1 versus 1.
5 versus 5, great Bellows Breath. Doesn't get the passive from Flandre, by the way, so Canna wins out on that trade. Trade from top really interesting. Null Magic Mantle pick up first as well. Tarzan, as you were saying last game, Trouble, it's that quick jungle back, right? You were explaining where the longsword prio comes through. Tarzan also using mid prio from Shanks. He's able to get the first scuttle of the game. And quickly behind, Yike will be able to get topside instead.
He might actually want to find Yike right here. He's just going to walk up straight in there. He knows he's stronger with the extra longsword, so he doesn't mind taking a fight with Yike if Yike can actually use his spells.
Canna
All right, Canna.
Supremacy again.
This is not fun.
You've done a good job this tournament, Canna. I'm liking what I see from you, son. Keep it up, Habibi. That's a gang. Shankovic should be dead. Q held. Beautiful from Yike. All right, Yike.
Beautiful wraparound from Yike. Finishes his entire jungle, has absolutely no job. He's got two chances. You either try a gank or you press B, go back in base and grab your first few items. Sees Shanks on super low mana, trying to crush his way under enemy tower and takes his chance right here. Very well played.
Keep it up, Sonny boys.
Walking as well, literally point blank for that Q stun so that then the Lee Q connects.
LPL is just getting deleted off the planet today, bro.
It's first blood over to Yike.
Crazy.
He's on the Fury in game one. He found himself with a small lead. He's on the leash.
Yeeted, bro. Yeeted.
And this time he draws blood first. So Paris very happy about
1036 CS. Yike needs to catch up on the clear.
Let's see what Tarzan's going to respond with here. Has a level 5 extra pickaxe in his backpack.
Västerås, Lucky.
And obviously the next Kael Corp is going to be very
Västerås är där jag bor. Och det är staden som jag älskar.
Depending on how the rift forms as well with the next soul coming through.
Lee pulling the Raptors. Kael and Tarzini. Doing a little check in here. Will they find Busio? Caliste taking a lot of damage from Hope to Pope.
Tarzan and Kael group up. Caliste gets chunked pretty heavy here. So Dragon might just start off the back of this as Yike is going to spot the ward, but has Krugs to clear. While Tarzan decides against the Dragon and goes towards Gromp. Meanwhile,
good trade from Canna. Look at that rage control. He has solo bolo here. He has solo bolo. Do the fattest rumble ult you've ever seen on the flash. Okay, my Flandre just knows. He knows. He ate a lot of biscuits, but he raging so much. He raging so much. Nerf biscuits. Just remember, biscuits gave him mana, bro. How broken was that?
Takes really lovely trades into Flandre, and Flandre has to take a backseat. I mean, he's picked Ornn to suffer in lane and hopefully get some big ults later on for AG.AL to set up fights for Tarzan's Qiyana to press R on. So we'll see if that works for them and how far behind does he fall to the point where Rumble can take over an entire game on his own, which we've seen Canna do plenty of times in the LEC as well.
I feel like this series, Canna has just been given two of his most exceptional picks. The domestically,
yeah, I feel like there's better runes than biscuits nowadays, but I guess for Ornn it's okay.
All the time. And so for AL, I don't know. We'll see if this turns out to be an egregious mistake. I feel like the Jace in game one definitely was, like giving Canna Jace.
Is this the tournament that's going to make T1 Shiwu happen?
Ultra Shock Laser is going to start the Dragon up for Kael. He did not like that.
Maybe.
A bit of range to make Dragon very, very angry, and Kael takes a hefty chunk as he runs out.
And meantime, it was Yike who got the top lane Kael Corp, of course, with a really nice trade from Canna, as we mentioned. Which means that Tarzan had to go and search for the level 6 inside his own jungle. He's going to be still perma-clearing. I feel like the big breaking point for that early game is most likely going to be that first Dragon down the both side of the map. And now with that level 6 onto Qiyana, Kael and Hope have been trading really nicely.
But Pulverize in the way. Kael's not going to be
okay.
Though Busio in a bit of trouble. Lethal tempo up.
This champion Leona so tanky, bro.
Last one is blocked by the minion wave. Busio's okay. And
so tanky.
Use that triumphant roar momentarily as the minion wave is cleared.
But look at bot lane. We have kyeahoo just walking down that bot just in case Qiyana was wrapping around, because I haven't seen Tarzan for so long. I mean, I feel like we're confused, KC's confused. They're like, where is Tarzan? One of the most aggressive junglers in the entire world, actually.
Leona's very late for the invade, so they're just pulling Drake.
But he's the Qiyana right
Leona tempo gap here is being leveraged by AL. I feel like that's all AL's been doing this tournament. Stack Drakes.
Yeah, looks like it. Shanks also moving down as well, so there's one quite obvious to KC. Things are going down, expecting that Yike is on the top side of the map. They won't have any information on where he really is. Caliste walking over a ward. Archangel forward from Hope. The shock down, the shock laser. But both of them do not really do much. So Caliste out of there after burning an ult. And first Dragon of the game goes to AG.AL.
If they can cancel that by any chance, Kael just about gets the E
Damn.
to connect.
If that was League Classic, that Zenith blade would go to the fountain. Not really, but you know, I was thinking of that Darius, but close enough.
We have now Yike with the presence of Qiyana down bot lane and the dragon going down. We'll grab the raptors for free.
Okay.
And he can also start the void grabs as well.
Slow game, good game.
Top lane and Canna.
If Ryze doesn't get value in the early game, which is hard with Ornn top, so I don't like the combination Ryze Ornn.
Grab the void grabs.
Then
As well. So for
I do feel like Anivia will carry this game.
Long sword is well picked up. Close to getting this first item. All grubs kind of nice. An overheated rumble does more than you'd expect against a turret, especially with this lane pro. It means that presence on the turret plating is going to be exceptionally more dangerous the more time he's given. Now, in this game, first dragon was picked up before. Objective game is down for the time being. Busio's getting invaded, so AG.AL looking to see what pressure they can apply. And so far, it has been around trying to hover this bottom lane, leaving Flandre on an island.
They're very happy because Hope has been able to accumulate extra 10 CS over Caliste, who had to bail his last wave.
Yeah.
However, this is always a Zeri, and on 3 items is going to be absolutely scary. The only problem is that Ezreal will spike first on 2, and Flandre...
Overheating with the flames.
Flandre has flash.
Flandre might have to flash out now, and he does.
Will
so.
use it.
The wave is so bad. Flandre was clearing a waterman. He can't do anything here, and Canna has him on the ropes.
That was a little bit of a disrespect for us, especially since Lee's jungle spawns on the top side of the map, sitting in the tri-bush. Yes, Qiyana is around, but as you can see on your minimaps right now, Tarzan was actually looking for a reset after his crack, so...
Alright, Tarzan has item now. Will he actually do something proactive now?
Right there on the jungle clears, gets caught, loses his flash.
Lane gank onto Canna could be really good. Lane gank bot lane could be really good.
And Canna could find an opening.
Damn.
Oh my god. Oh.
There's a big reason that
Wait,
in
are
the
you
LPL,
point and click now?
for years,
There he's zapping away.
Hope does not
I mean,
get Ezreal. It was just
Hopes that you can base here.
It's kind of on the same level
Oh
as
my
well.
god.
Jesus, Hope. Okay. I see you.
Yeah. Well, Hope at 500 gold lead. Right now leading the charge here for AG.AL. Yike spotted out Busio as well. He's level 6 unbreakable will advantage over Soul.
Big item already for Caliste, bro.
The bottom lane with the damage on Caliste, he had to reset. So AG.AL's AD carry gonna get some plating here. I think 1 will be the total take, or if not close to. Trinity Force up soon, I would say, with the way this game's going down here.
AG.AL are trying to overload the bot side of the map with the threat of Ryze ult as well. Taking a bit of vision inside enemy territory. However, KC will bring their own numbers and eventually push
This
them
tournament's
out.
results has gotten crazier than I could ever imagine, bro.
Have been fantastic at responding with numbers advantage.
What is going on?
Not given AG.AL even a sliver for a gank, and again Tarzan has been so quiet together with Kael this game. I feel like
How
the
deep
most
should we read into these EWC results?
energetic 1v1
Not
or
super
any
much, I
skirmishes
think.
at all from AG.AL has been Hope.
I think the results of MSI are gonna be more relevant.
Definitely has been, but now Tarzan is Profane Hydra, so the question is...
I do think it goes both ways. Like, it's both ways, you know? Like, I do think T1 is a lot better than they showed at MSI, right? 100% they are.
And hovering around Canna.
It just depends on the circumstance. Still think that AG.AL and BOG... I think at Worlds, there's only 4 teams that could win Worlds. It's BOG, AG.AL, T1, and Genji. I don't think anyone else is going to be in the conversation.
2025, where is it?
But I mean, the comp is not a, you know...
It's not a Lila comp.
Everything else is just
no,
noise,
we
I
don't have a
think.
Shen in this game, like... It's very
We don't have
reliant.
Leona, Qiyana. That's more than enough, Lila.
Well, it'll come soon, I'm sure.
All right, well, we have Dragon in 35 seconds, and since AG.AL picked up the first one, it's really hard to say really fast.
Yeah, a Kael is what I'm going to get to pretty soon.
Drop BOG and you're spot on.
To start stacking, of course. Really
Not
strong
really.
composition, having both Ryze and Ezreal
BOG has been
two items. So grabbing the first 2 dragons would buy them
further in winning Worlds than both AG.AL and Genji, so...
And as you can see, Kael has
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Here, always moving a little bit further into the jungle with Tarzan backing him up to set down some vision.
Busio with an angle, spotted out.
I don't want to be a pessimist, but right now, from scrims, I don't think us here at C9 are ready to win the World Championship. I'll update you guys on that.
Dragon now spawns.
Let's win LTA first.
Who have themselves a place in River first. And bot lane priority is going to go to Hope. So it's going to make it harder for KC to get their AD carry in the mix.
That was also a very early Road of Ages on kyeahoo. He's got already 2 stacks of 13 minutes. So that's really good for KC, and they have managed to push out AG.AL as Shanks back for his own Rod of Ages.
Well, not bad. Kael, Zenith Blade though, gets on top of the bird. Soul Flare as well. In a bad position is kyeahoo. He gets imprisoned up with Canna coming in to save the day. kyeahoo goes to the egg.
Okay, Tarzini 1 HP. Yike is comboed. Caliste criminel. Caliste!
Looking to chase down Kael as the blast
Got the reset from his passive item, but
Ultra Shock Laser will not go through terrain. So, to fight another day is AG.AL, but Hope and Yike both died.
KC caught Hope somewhere in the middle of that river. I feel like Hope walked up and then he got
I don't know. Me and Dob subbing ourselves in would be like LeBron and Steph Curry, bro. Just boom. Same team, bro. 3-pointers and dunks. Athleticism you've never seen, bro.
He chooses that fight. Busio engages on
In our prime.
Flandre comes in. Flandre's not looking to protect Hope. Hope is already dead. He's looking to trade a kill.
Good zap.
With the shot, with the ulti up, Caliste just got that kill, doing great. And Canna close to the follow-up here, but Kael gets out. We come back, and Dragon was not taken. AG.AL have reset, Tarzan's back alive, and we do this dance again.
No flash on Ryze or Ezreal. So these could be 2 of the targets that Yike is looking at for potential kick. He's going to start the Dragon, and AG.AL are trying to figure out a way to get in, probably only through that mid lane. However, kyeahoo on the Anivia post 6, you just burn out the
KC and DK are both in a very winning position. KC's got the scaling, and let me tell you guys, AL is the least proactive team you've ever seen, bro. They really crumble up. They melt. If they don't get momentum in the game and don't stack dragons, this is a very uninteresting team to watch. This is a beautiful KC game state. Combination, stun. Yike has Q. Will he send it? Insta W's over the wall. Playing a game of whack-a-mole. Kael gets left behind, picks up the eye. Aye, Captain. Oh, it's looking beautiful for KC. Looking beautiful for KC. I'm liking what I'm seeing from KC. KC, this is the KC I thought would be against Team Liquid, bro. You're better than Team Liquid. This is looking good, KC. Come on now.
AG.AL tunnel vision the objective and get taken down by KC. The TP from kyeahoo. Busio, they're looking for Hope.
Hope uses opportunity to try and go through mid.
That's the walk, kyeahoo. Stun on Leona. Hope has no E, so he can't connect with Anivia.
No mystic shots connect.
I watched John Wick yesterday for the first time. As by far the best movie I've ever seen. John Wick. All I'm gonna say is the best John Wick scene is the fight in the knife shop. I think that is the best action movie sequence of all time. That's all I'm gonna say. It's up there with Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee fighting. It's up there with...
They took the first tower as well, which is usually what you want that Rift Herald for. So AG.AL to make a better play, to make
bro, it's nice for the French fans, bro. Nice for the French fans.
This is not just a dream. This is becoming
really nice for the French fans, bro. Imagine experiencing this in the arena, bro.
They have just had the fights over AG.AL. I remind everyone when the draw came out, I think there were a lot of fans in the arena. There were a lot of analysts who were saying, well, this is EU's best chance. And they were so right. As everything's down for the time being. It's an objective game in 2.5 because Baron and Dragon spawn within each other, but it will be the 3rd Dragon of the game. One that might just be a gold trade for a turret in the side map. If I could speak English better. So right now, where are we at, Trouble? It feels like...
Honestly, troll them. Twitter just sucks. I'm gonna be honest. Twitter is literally... Your timeline is just the worst of humanity. Like, that's what Twitter is. I swear, bro. Life is so much better when you don't open Twitter. I swear, bro. Is Due to streaming today? I think so.
They're going to find bottom tower for the time being. Demolish going to be procced. Flandre helps Shanks, takes this down. Minion wave's going to be thinned out, so it's going to have to be the next wave. But mid here for KC is going to be their inside track, and because there's so much commitment from AG.AL bot, Caliste starts womping away at mid turret.
Kael is looking right here. Caliste can use the wall whenever, but Busio and Yike are still around.
I mean, this is a big trade. Plates taken off mid. And top, if observers, we can have a quick sneak peek before anything happens towards mid. There is an Anivia firing away at turret. 2 plates were just taken alone by kyeahoo. The macro right now really suiting KC.
I've not seen a single Ryze ult. I've not seen a single Qiyana ult. Ornn is on the side lane.
Troubleinc is very right. AG.AL are just folding, bro.
But with zero threat, you can see KC are feeling super comfortable to literally just shadow.
Loving potatoes. I haven't seen every single action movie ever made.
Constantly just escorting them, showing them that they just cannot move forward. It has been an absolute masterclass from KC when it comes to spotting AG.AL's aggression or even intent of.
That's my way of saying. That's my way of saying I really love the knife stores fight scene.
See if it's hedged for the time being. At the very least, Caliste is on the way to his 3rd item. 1,400 gold lead over Hope, who earlier on was trying to solo kill him.
For me, it's my favorite.
That's changed. 30 seconds till Drake, 30 seconds till Baron. Dragon, obviously the Porte call at this stage in the game. Is Tarzan trying to get deep vision for the setup in the future play that's going to be around this area.
What's really scary right here from AG.AL?
Maybe Tab is making too much money on JDG, you know. He doesn't go hungry. What if no player has a steady salary? Every player just has incentive-based rewards. Like if you make playoffs, you unlock 40% of your salary. You make top 3, you unlock another 10%. You make worlds, you unlock 10%.
AG.AL, the question of priorities here through the top lane, and they're getting gold. Kael's trying to make a back play. This is going to be Herald placed right next to the turret. Well, it's going to have to back off because Tarzan's in the vicinity.
Obviously, it would be insanely inhumane, but it would be funny. Everything AL is doing is just getting denied, bro.
Caliste can take the Herald out. That is a broken mechanic. Yike is baiting in Hope. And yeah, who's going to go receive that gigantic wave in the bot side that has been thinned out a little bit. Hope's going to arcade you forward. Mr. Chop dodged away from. Yike here to defend.
Hope is so lonely in these games, bro.
Still a desperate need right now for AG.AL to open up the map.
Yeah, they're bringing in Flandre as well. Shanks is right behind. Anyone to try and get that tower. Reminder, AG.AL lost 2 lives for that Rift Herald that has not opened up anything on the map for them.
Well, the forward squad, Canna goes gold and gets Yike in the backside. He gets a safeguard, or rather a solid.
Okay.
Canna going to be shielded out. Shanks goes forward.
Combo.
Engage, but no one else is here. They're damaged.
Bro, Anivia is just pushing both, bro. AL is looking very European right now. And how they are just trying to engage on mid. That's the only play they can think of. But KC, bro, KC's playing really good, bro. Very stable, very disciplined. They know where they have each other on the map. Caliste has had an amazing series. What a great series from Caliste. Fair play to him.
Maybe he doesn't need it. Maybe it's an emphasis. I don't need it.
This is actually the KC we saw in LEC, bro.
Baron is the only risk if you
for the first time.
But that was obviously a whoopsie.
KC are in a fantastic position.
Bro, I think Caliste just heard me, bro. He just he felt the need to reply, bro.
Tank breakers, Canna has been doing great. Can take down the Ornn. Caliste can assist, of course, on the Zeri. Great anti-tank, AD carry. And for KC, it's as simple as wait for now. For that next objective, AG.AL are getting super itchy. All of the wombo combos have not worked because they've not been pressing their buttons at the same time. They've been super desperate. And Hope, who no
it's okay, Zult is back on, guys.
For AG.AL in this particular game, is now sitting 1.3k down.
It's just that they need to go to side, push all the way, undermine Anivia if she's contesting, crash the wave, let Ezreal be alone on mid. Like, why are we over-grouping? Why is Rumble allowed to push on side when we have Ryze, Qiyana?
Shanks is going to back away. Busio hovers in fog of war. Now spotted out. The light is there on kyeahoo as well. Red buff circles around its terrain while Tarzan is going to look to take that away.
Where is Crowy? Who's Crowy?
It's really what's pacing KC right now. They're not overforcing, they're just trying to use more members to try and open up some
But
of
the day
these
can't
sides.
be
And then
over
eventually,
just like that, right?
Flandre, he's going to break the wall, but now he has no searing charge. Bellows breath keeps him alive. Caliste gets the flash out after the shockdown comes through. Canna flies in on this mecha bot. Now 5 members hover around mid with a little bit down, with Caliste ulti down, importantly, again.
No. Guys, I'm in partnership with OP-LOL and Anivia. We partnered together,
Down in response as well. Sonic Wave
so don't worry about it.
will have no follow-up. Hope takes a mighty chunk from the second item, Zonya's Rumble. But a little bit thrown out, getting a little bit nervous here, both teams, as they throw haymakers.
137 until Dragon. It's going to be sole point for KC. They managed to secure that one, and both teams are throwing out their.
I have no idea what AG.AL are doing, bro.
Follow up on that.
They look insanely desperate
Have not given Tarzan a
and
chance
insanely bad.
to get one of his big ults right here, and I want to commend them on their macro a lot, because when when Canna was over in the top lane, you saw Busio and Yike heading topside, shadowing him. When that was over, they moved back, they transitioned over in the mid lane, they pushed that one, then Canna TP's in, they get the fight, they put down the equalizer. It has been beautiful how they're moving on the map as a team, which was something that we were really worried about seeing.
I like how
at
DK
MSI.
not getting paid has just reinvigorated the fan base. I've never seen so much support for D+.
From the TS series have done them really well, and in 50 seconds time, third items are starting to come through. Infinity Edge for Caliste is going to be huge.
Let's see if Hope can match. Is that Shogun going to find its mark? Yike stills back away his own camp. Tarzan in river first. It's kind of been the thing. AG.AL.
Look at Kaliste's items. He's a demon.
That's been the hard part. TP going to come in. AG.AL going to move as 5. And Canna on this rumble is going
Kaliste is about to pentakill them, bro.
to join the rest.
He's so
Trying
fed.
to cover the flank. Whoever walks around through Tribush, Canna will be there to stop them.
Pushing the mid wave.
Qiyana might want to sneak in to try and
AL
get
is like
a ball.
over grouping. Look how awkward they look, bro. They look like sentinels. AL.
Because mid push, yeah, Hope going to get engaged on Yike.
Yike.
So a bridge too fast. Sonic Wave.
Yike. Yike. Yike, please. Please, Yike. 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 Look how fed your ADC is, Yike. Look how fed your ADC is, Yike. You don't need to do anything. Yike. Habibi, Yike, you're my jungler from my national team. You're my national jungle. Please. Like, you press tab, you see, damn, my ADC's got 3 items. All I gotta do is make sure that he's hitting something.
And the second dragon. Look here, Yike sees that Shanks shows up in the mid lane. He gets pinged that he shows up in the mid lane, and Yike sees target and gets.
My lord.
But that is really too slippery. Tarzan's ult holds the re-engage from the rest of KC to get onto Hope, so they isolate Yike and kill him off.
I want to see what was burned by anyone's legend to defend Hope.
Yike, look in.
We have
All Yike's gotta do
down.
is peel the Qiyana from Zeri.
And
That's all.
Tarzan
Just
was
kick-
the final
kick
one to burn
Qiyana.
it as well, so there is no flash
Kick
supreme display.
into Q, into
So,
E.
is that going to be
you're
worth it
chilling.
in the end? Yike, of course, burning his own as well. Canna coming for a flank.
You're chilling.
Casey think now is the time. Tarzan without his ulti for 15 seconds. Sonic Wave is going to connect on top of Hope.
We don't take that?
Anyone's legend.
For sure, we take that, no?
For now, Casey
All right.
will have mid
That's
pro.
okay.
Bolt wave will be
We're
dealt
playing
with
it safe.
minions to open up a turret and give a
All right.
transition into that inner.
That's okay. He doesn't want to throw the game again after what just happened. They could have been on soul point. They had 3 item spike on Zeri. Kaliste farming away.
And again, KC feeling pretty confident right here. 3 items onto Caliste. On that Zeri, they've got the hourglass very importantly onto Canna as well, that can buy a lot more time. Now the clock is ticking in terms of when the ornaments come through, they provide about 1k of power on top of the item that you already have, and 2 ornaments have been gifted out from Flandre, third one on its way, possibly onto that Ryze.
AL got late.
Trying to clear around that barrel.
I don't think so. I think Zeri completely dominates.
On the map, but it's also one of the most dangerous ones when you're playing into Qiyana.
Ornaments are fake, I think.
Utilize the fact that Flandre has no TP. He's matching Canna right now. And
So Zeri is 2,000 gold ahead. There's a crit ADC into Ezreal. Zeri has GA and BT. Like,
focus around Baron to try and get
LBR.
panic.
every
And
item
played from
is so
Kael is
big,
spotted out because Control Ward
impactful.
is quite a nuisance here. If anyone's legend in the pit. Caliste, the damage source, walks up. He's now got a last whisper. And that LDR will be soon to be completed. He's absorbing all waves. He's constantly on his mid wave. He's 315, now 320 pretty much, at 28 minutes in the game. This has been such a series from him. Really such a start of the week at EWC.
I love what Busio was doing there. He was actually standing between Baron and the wall because Kael kept throwing E's to try and engage the Baron of whoever's in the pit. But if he throws an E,
He comes in.
Alistar, he gets in the pit.
That's a great point, actually.
So that was really good for Busio right there.
He's getting sandwiched from two angles. Yike and shift. Now where can he go? Equalizes down. Hope has no flash. You pointed it out. He's caught out.
There we go. We killed Hope.
Nothingness from Tarzan.
And with that,
he shoots, he whiffs, and it's
that was the only thing that they had left. Hope. Now that it's gone,
Here, potentially turn it when AG.AL get
do Nash. This is no ultimate, but I think AL have nothing to do without Ezreal. Hey, yo. What an interesting game from Tarzini. He has one moment here to prove himself before he goes home. One moment to prove himself. Tarzan with such a defensive posture, doesn't even try. What a disappointment.
And anyone's legend, a caught in another trap, another bolt connects, and Shanks has nowhere to
What a
go.
disappointment. kyeahoo just putting Shanks in the washing machine here.
The rest of KC are gone back, but this bird of prey is like an Articuno at level 99.
Holy.
Flandre has the flush, and kyeahoo is running this mid.
KC just dominating them, bro. It looks like KC's playing against Team Heretics, bro. I swear, bro. It legit looks like AL is Team Heretics.
Baroned up KC, 4 items on Caliste, who's had a monumental series so far. GA for Yike, so he can get that much deeper. Make the play by time with the Guardian Angel. And AG.AL have still not found the play.
Okay.
Seem like they've woken up today. KC though came in ramping one step away.
Okay.
As they push towards mid now with this Baron buff, one step away from knocking out the LPL. The finalists from last EWC is not what they were last year. KC would go to a semi-finals versus T1. I cannot believe it. In some wise words in League of Legends history, I just do not believe it. KC 5 seconds on the Dragon. This should be theirs as well to move to the second point.
And of course, this might be too soon.
Well, at least you know I'm happy to see KC, the LEC level KC.
And KC really fancy their chances apparently, as they've done fantastically well, reading every single play AG.AL have tried to throw their way. This is going to be sole point for KC with Yike and kyeahoo taking over that bot side river. Hope's gonna throw his ult just to scout. And so far, I mean, KC can just be super confident. They've created so much distance that any member from AG.AL that overextends, they're instantly isolated by walls, by Anivia ult, by Alistars. It's been a great comp to play into that over-aggression and wombo combo that AG.AL have to offer this game.
Yike is looking to threaten this Baron buff now, bringing in the minion wave. The wall is out.
It's nice to see KC do well. You know, it takes 2 to dance. Holy rumble ult. AL. What a disappointment AL is. This is a very shameful loss, bro. They're just not doing anything.
Respectful play.
They're just not doing anything at all.
That is now crested over 7,000.
No attempts, no trying, nothing.
All ornaments handed
We are
out
just
apart from the support. And this
watching
is
the demise, bro.
anyone can get on the side of AG.AL. I have a feeling that next team fight that goes KC's way, this is most likely going to be game and series for the French org here at EWC 2026.
It's a horrific day for the LPL.
And so far it's been pretty easy. They've not even had to do much.
JDZ cooked by Gen G, understandable. BOG and Damwon fighting tooth and nail.
The members that are coming in from AG.AL. Finished 3 items.
Looks like BOG is doing a comeback. Maybe someone told BOG is like, yo guys, AL is out. You know, if we lock in, we might just have a free tournament. It's a lot of money. All right, let's do it. All right, first time we see Tarzan snap. He gets a chicken. Caliste Criminal fights Hope. That's a Rumble ultimate. Caliste with the flash. Beautiful flash from Caliste Criminel.
Canna comes in to save the day. A 1-for-1 as AG.AL finally get to send it.
ACL still pretty healthy though, as AG.AL have to cut some HP bars over a base, so they get to at least push out.
Nah, Europe is still a one-team region, bro, but KC is taking the spot of G2. Nah, I'm kidding, bro.
Which forced Hope to E inside of the rest of KC. And this was this one more time. That's as good as he gets. Yike face checks, gets rooted by Ryze, into rooted by Leona. The knockout coming through from Flandre only hits kyeahoo, but that's enough. Because Tarzan sees the angle for the bomba combo we've been talking about. And look at Canna. He's coming from mid lane. Hope can only E forward.
That flash from Caliste out of the Mystic shot as well, though. Builds space, Canna fixes it up, but that was so close. And the amount of times I've seen, not just European teams, but so many Western teams.
We take it. We take it, you know. Good on KC. Good on KC.
Face checking, especially without Canna in that fight.
Well, every region is a one-team region, apparently.
Game's not done, but KC have to be careful. A lot was burned there.
KC Dylan Falco. KC Dylan Falco into KC winning the split. What a narrative that would be, bro. What a narrative that would be. That would be the craziest thing of all time. If KC get Dylan Falcone, bro, that would be the most gangster move ever, bro. You have to, no? You have to. There's no way you don't.
Wonders in, like KC are gonna split up through mid
KC,
and top. Like
KC, Dylan Falcone.
Wave crushes to try and take the last outer tower in about 30
I do feel like G2 would pull the type of move where they would make that so expensive for KC that they wouldn't want to do it. Because legit, if you're a G2, do you really want to let that happen? I don't know about that, bro. It would be like AG.AL versus T1 type shit, you know?
Unbeatable at this point. For AG.AL to stand a chance, they need to send it all on this Zeri. And then hope that Canna and kyeahoo don't control the carries themselves. Mid push here for AG.AL, Baron in 5. Reset here from kyeahoo. Looking at TP as mid turret might have to be given here. Hope wants to step on up, but still too threatened. KC going to teleport in as well, just to save it.
Got no vision behind enemy lines are here for AG.AL. Super scary to push up for that tower. The TP comes through and KC might push aggressively here.
Brigance doing enough damage from Caliste.
All right, Caliste.
Without any fear.
Caliste Penta. Give me Penta.
Spotted out with his angle control. Will put down in that pit of raptors. Shot going to be dodged away from by Hope. As Caliste is 2 levels up over Hope's Ezreal. Iconic, but not for much longer here in this game.
What the hell are you talking about, Mendak?
Heating off that position. KC right now have a soul to pin.
I feel a pentakill for Caliste Criminal is buzzing in the air, bro. It's buzzing. The bees are speaking and they are buzzing. Zeri Penta. I swear.
They're gonna play through that ball in tower for KC that's pushing for free from the mid wave. Both Baron and Dragon up. Yike already on the Dragon, and AG.AL again trying to find a way into this down river.
They need to spot out Tarzan. Great crystallize there. Cut them off. Here we go. There's the ultra shock down. Equalizer as well. Trying to chase up while Caliste tries to keep that ulti active. He runs through mid, but his lightning crash.
All right, Caliste use ult.
Dragon going to be started again. AG.AL are forced back and have to take the long way around the crystallize once again.
No Zeri ult, so she is a little bit out of steam. Tarzan wants more value out of the ult. He doesn't want to send it on the rumble. Tarzini looking for the ultimate. Doesn't clip through anybody. Doesn't get to smite the soul. Is here for KC. It's a massive one. Look at Caliste Criminal's damage on this front line. Ornn. He's getting melted. At the same time, Busio just tanked the whole enemy team for such a long time. It's GG. Outclassed, outplayed, destroyed. Caliste, MVP. Very nice to see LECKC in form. But I gotta say, AL, you guys have reached a new level of disgusting. And before, there's always this one guy on YouTube that says, huh, so when this team does good, you always say the enemy chokes, but the other time you don't say, but both happened. Both at the same time. KC looked very good. Caliste was smurfing. Canna has been fantastic this tournament. It's looking lovely. And at the same time, I would like to say that AL looked so inactive. no energy, no pull, no try, nothing. AL was not there today.